Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to True Satisfaction. Today, we're going to talk about an institution that modern society often dismisses as outdated. An institution that people delay, avoid, or abandon. But in Islam, it's not just important, it's half your religion. Marriage. Through 5 authentic hadiths from the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we'll discover why marriage is necessary for your spiritual well-being, your protection, and your path to paradise. And remarkably, modern science is now confirming what Islam taught us 1,400 years ago. Let's begin. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives, and I am the best of you to my wives." The Prophet, peace be upon him, the best of all creation, defined excellence not by how much you pray, not by how much you know, but by how you treat your spouse. This tells us something profound. Your character is tested in marriage. Your patience, your kindness, your selflessness, it all comes out when you live with someone day and night. You can pray all night, but if you treat your spouse poorly, you're not among the best. Marriage reveals who you really are. Psychological research validates this profoundly. Dr. John Gottman, who studied over 3,000 couples for 40 years, found that kindness and respect in marriage are the strongest predictors of relationship success and individual well-being. His research shows that couples who treat each other with gentleness have lower rates of depression, anxiety, and physical illness. Studies in social psychology demonstrate that how we treat our intimate partners is the truest measure of our character. It's called the close relationship paradox. We can be polite to strangers but cruel to those closest to us. The Prophet's teaching addresses this directly. True excellence is measured by how you treat your spouse when no one else is watching. Furthermore, research shows that men who treat their wives with respect and kindness have children with better emotional intelligence, academic performance, and social skills. Character in marriage creates generational impact. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When a man marries, he has fulfilled half of his religion, so let him fear Allah regarding the remaining half." He also said, "Marriage is part of my sunnah, and whoever does not follow my sunnah is not from me." Satan loves division. He loves isolation. He loves people living alone, vulnerable, weak. But when you marry, you build a fortress, a home where Allah's name is mentioned, where two people strengthen each other's faith, where children are raised in Islam. This is why marriage is part of the Prophet's sunnah. It's not just a social contract. It's a shield against Satan. Isolation is one of the most significant risk factors for mental illness, addiction, and early death. Studies from Brigham Young University found that chronic loneliness is as harmful to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Research published in Perspectives on Psychological Science shows that social isolation increases mortality risk by 29%, similar to obesity. Married individuals have significantly lower rates of depression, substance abuse, and suicidal ideation. The Journal of Marriage and Family published research showing that marriage provides what psychologists call social control, positive peer pressure that discourages risky behaviors and encourages healthy habits. Neuroscience research on mirror neurons explains how living with a righteous spouse literally shapes your brain. Mirror neurons fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing it. Living with someone who prays, reads Qur'an, and remembers Allah activates these neural pathways, making it easier for you to do the same. Furthermore, children raised in stable two-parent households have better emotional regulation, higher academic achievement, and lower rates of behavioral problems, confirming that the fortress of marriage protects not just the couple, but entire generations. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, There are three whom Allah has obligated himself to help: the one who fights in the way of Allah, the slave who seeks to buy his freedom, and the one who gets married seeking chastity. Did you catch that? Allah obligated himself to help those who seek marriage for the right reason. You think you're not ready. You think you don't have enough money. You think the timing isn't right. If you take the step with sincere intention, Allah promises to help you. He will provide. He will make things easy. He will open doors you never imagined. Trust in Allah. Make the effort. Watch Him work miracles in your life. While divine provision is a matter of faith, research on goal setting and commitment reveals fascinating patterns. Studies in behavioral psychology show that making public commitments, like marriage, dramatically increases follow-through on personal goals. Research published in the American Sociological Review found that married men earn 40% more than comparable single men, what economists call the marriage premium. This isn't just about working harder. It's about the psychological shift that occurs when you take responsibility for someone else. Neuroscience shows that taking on responsibility activates the brain's motivation centers and increases focus, productivity, and resilience. Studies on the Michelangelo effect demonstrate that being in a committed relationship literally helps you become your ideal self. Partners who believe in each other's potential create an environment where both people grow beyond what they could achieve alone. When you marry with the right intention, you create conditions for success that didn't exist before. Financial studies also show that married couples accumulate wealth faster than singles, not just because of dual incomes, but because of shared resources, mutual accountability, and long-term planning. What appears as divine provision often works through the natural mechanisms of commitment and partnership. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The most blessed marriage is the one with the least expenses." And he also said, "The woman who brings the most blessing is the one whose mar is easiest and whose character is best." Today, people delay marriage because they think they need the perfect house, the perfect car, the perfect bank account. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, teaches us, the most blessed marriage is the simplest one. Don't wait for perfection. Don't let dunya, this world, stop you from something that will protect your faith and bring you closer to Allah. Start simple. Start sincere. Let Allah multiply your blessings. Remarkably, modern research confirms this completely. A 2014 study from Emory University analyzing 3,000 marriages found that couples who spent more on their weddings were more likely to divorce. Specifically, weddings costing over $20,000 had 3.5 times higher divorce rates. Expensive engagement rings correlated with higher divorce rates. Simple, inexpensive weddings correlated with longer-lasting marriages. The researchers concluded that couples who focus on the wedding rather than the marriage start their relationship with financial stress, unrealistic expectations, and materialistic values, all predictors of marital failure. Psychology research on hedonic adaptation explains why. Humans quickly adapt to material upgrades, returning to baseline happiness within months. But character traits, kindness, patience, faith, provide lasting satisfaction. Couples who prioritize character over materialism report higher marital satisfaction decades into marriage. Studies in positive psychology show that shared values and spiritual connection are 10 times more predictive of marital success than financial compatibility. The Prophet's emphasis on character over wealth is validated by every major study on marital satisfaction. Additionally, research on decision-making shows that excessive choice and high expectations created by expensive, elaborate weddings lead to regret and dissatisfaction. Simple, sincere beginnings set the tone for realistic expectations and gratitude, the foundations of lasting happiness. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When a man spends on his family seeking reward for it from Allah, it is counted as charity for him." And he said, "Even meeting your wife with a cheerful face is charity." Subhan Allah, every smile, every kind word, every meal you share, every moment you spend with your spouse, it's all counted as worship. Marriage turns your everyday life into acts of devotion. Your home becomes a place of ibadah, worship. This is the beauty of Islam. It sanctifies the ordinary and makes the mundane sacred. The concept of charity in marriage being rewarded has profound psychological backing. Research in positive psychology shows that acts of kindness trigger the release of serotonin and oxytocin neurotransmitters associated with happiness and bonding in both the giver and receiver. Studies published in the Journal of Happiness Studies found that people who perform regular acts of kindness for their spouse report significantly higher life satisfaction than those who don't. Dr. Sonia Lyubomirsky's research at UC Riverside demonstrated that intentional acts of kindness create upward spirals of positivity in relationships. The Prophet's teaching that even a smile is charity is validated by facial feedback hypothesis research. The physical act of smiling triggers positive emotions in the brain, even when the smile is intentional rather than spontaneous. Couples who smile at each other regularly have stronger marriages. Neuroscience research on the helper's high shows that generous behavior activates the brain's reward centers more powerfully than receiving. When you view marriage as continuous charity, you're literally rewiring your brain for happiness. Studies show that married people who view their daily acts of service as meaningful and purposeful, rather than obligations, report the highest levels of marital satisfaction. Furthermore, the concept of seeking reward from Allah provides what psychologists call intrinsic motivation, the most powerful and sustainable form of motivation. Research shows that people motivated by purpose and values sustain positive behaviors far longer than those motivated by external rewards. Why you shouldn't delay marriage. Why you shouldn't delay marriage. Brothers and sisters, we've just gone through 5 authentic narrations about the necessity and beauty of marriage in Islam. And we've seen how modern science confirms what Allah revealed 1,400 years ago. The neuroscience of bonding, the psychology of commitment, the sociology of family stability, the health benefits of marriage, the financial advantages, the emotional well-being. All of it points to the same conclusion. Marriage is not outdated, it's how we're designed to thrive. But here's the question, what's stopping you? Is it fear? Fear of commitment, fear of responsibility, fear of the unknown? Is it worldly goals? I need to finish my degree first. I need to establish my career. I need to save more money. Is it society's influence? The idea that you should enjoy your freedom or live a little before settling down? Let me tell you something. Every day you delay marriage for these reasons, you're fighting a battle you were never meant to fight alone. The Prophet, peace be upon him, commanded the youth to marry. He didn't say, wait until you're 35. He didn't say, wait until you're a millionaire. He said, if you can afford it, get married. And if you can't, fast and make dua for Allah to make it easy for you. Here's what you need to understand. Marriage will never feel like the perfect time. There will always be something, an exam, a job, a goal, a fear. But if you wait for perfect conditions, you'll wait forever. And science shows us the cost of that waiting. Increased mental health issues, loneliness, unhealthy coping mechanisms, and missed opportunities for growth that only come through partnership. So here's what you can start doing today. Number 1, if you're ready, make sincere intention and start looking. Ask your family, your trusted friends, your community to help you find a righteous spouse. Number 2, if you're not ready financially, make dua. Ask Allah to provide for you and make marriage easy. Remember, Allah promised to help those who seek marriage for the right reasons. And remember what research shows. Married couples often become more financially stable after marriage, not before. Number 3, don't make marriage complicated. Keep it simple. Keep it halal. Don't get lost in cultural traditions that make nikah impossible for young people. Science confirms that simple weddings lead to stronger marriages. Number 4, if you're already married, work on your marriage. Treat your spouse with excellence. Remember that your spouse is your path to Jannah. Apply the research. Smile more, express gratitude, perform acts of kindness, maintain physical intimacy, and work toward shared goals. Number 5, parents, if you have children of marriageable age, don't make it difficult for them. Don't demand unrealistic dowries. Don't create unnecessary delays. Make it easy for them to marry and protect their faith. The science is clear. Every year of delay increases the risk of problematic behaviors and mental health issues. Marriage is half your religion. It's the sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him. It's the protection of your chastity. It's the path to Allah's blessings. It's your companionship in paradise. And now you know it's also how your brain is wired, how your psychology develops, and how your body stays healthy. Allah's wisdom and human science point to the same truth. This is not something to delay. This is something to prioritize. May Allah grant all the single Muslims among us righteous spouses who will be coolness for their eyes and comfort for their hearts. May He bless all married couples with love, mercy, and understanding. And may He make our homes places where His name is remembered and His pleasure is sought. Ameen. If this reminder moved your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to True Satisfaction for more authentic Islamic knowledge grounded in both revelation and reason. And if you're delaying marriage for the wrong reasons, rethink your priorities. Your faith, your health, and your happiness depend on it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.